Hi everyone. This tutorial is going to be looking at our number one favorite problem with JustLead, which is logging on to the Adobe Connect platform in order to attend the live seminars that happen every second week. So some of you might have received a link from me via email in the past. It is much more preferable for you to join the seminars through the Sunlearn platform. This is because if you log in through Sunlearn, it allows us to check your attendance afterwards. Whereas if you join through the link, your attendance isn't registered by the platform. And so, although you participate in the seminar, when I check the records to see who did and who didn't attend, you're going to show up as not having attended, which will just make a little bit more admin for both of us, which everyone wants to avoid. So do try and log in through Sunlearn. And the way that you do that is you click log in. As usual, you type in your username, your password. This is the same password that you use every other time you log into Sunlearn. Don't know why mine disappeared. There we go. And you will click on JustLead. I am going to change my profile to, I'll have to do that in a second. You click on JustLead. I'm going to change my profile to a participant so that I see the same things that you would usually. And yes, like I was saying, it's ideal for you to log in through the link under whatever module we are on that week. So the next module we have is Engaging with Democracy. You scroll down to Engaging with Democracy. The week after that, you would scroll down to Living with Inclusivity, but let's stick with Engaging with Democracy for now. You click on it. You have your usual announcements. You'll see your tutorial that you should have completed before the seminar. When the tutorial is completed, you'll see a tick next to it. And then you click on Join the Live Seminar. As I've said before, we're going to be joining, everyone will join as a guest. So you type in your name and your surname. It is much easier for us if you use your name when you are signing in rather than a student number, just because it allows me to call you by your name in the seminar rather than trying to learn everyone's student numbers, which I'm definitely not going to be able to do before the end of the course. But then you click Enter Room, and your Adobe Connect should pop up in a new window. I'm just going to increase the size of this. So this just tells you how you can, it just tells you how to navigate the platform. So it says that you can share screens, that there's a chat box that you can use, that it's possible for you to raise your hand. The raise your hand is quite important. I will spend some time just talking through it quickly, but do have a read through that if you're not sure how to do it. And also that you can use this from a mobile phone or from a tablet as well. So once you've read through all those instructions, you join the chat. As usual, we have our chat box here on the right hand side. There's a question and answer box, which if you, I'm just going to shift the screen so that you can see it. If you post as a student and you want a question to be answered by the facilitator, you can put this in here, and it will stop it from being sort of lost in the scrolling of the text box. So maybe you wanted to ask Leslie, what was the involvement of Black South Africans in World War One? Then you can click enter and it'll post that, and then we will assign someone, either myself or the presenter, to answer your question. We are going to start using the question and answer function a lot more because we're moving away from the breakaway groups that we used in the first two seminars. That's because the breakaway groups interfere with the recording of the platform, and we know that the recordings are quite important. The other very important part to be aware of is the raising your hand function, which you will see here. You will click on the button there. It will send a message to me. I will accept, and then another icon here will appear with a microphone. If you need further information about that, please watch the other instructional video that I'm going to post um, about Adobe Connect, because it'll show you very specifically how to do it, or you can read the image that I put up. So here you'll see that is what the microphone icon looks like. And before you start speaking, make sure that the microphone icon is green. And when you're finished speaking, make sure that you mute it and it goes white again, because otherwise we'll be able to hear what you're saying. So I'm going to end the video here. If there are any other questions or things you're not sure about, please do send them to me either via email or preferably through the Contact Us forum, because that way your classmates will also be able to read through it and get a response. But hopefully that explains the most important things to you. The other issue that you might come across if your Adobe Connect live seminar doesn't pop up in a window automatically, and just so you know what it looks like on your taskbar, this is the icon for the Adobe Connect window. So if that doesn't pop up, most likely what you're going to see is that you need the Adobe Connect add-in. The add-in you should only have to download once, and you can click it by clicking download now. It will download in the bottom of your screen down there. You click on it to run the installer. And once it is finished, you can click Launch Adobe Connect there, and you will then enter the meeting as described earlier. So I hope that this answers all your questions. If there are additional questions, if you're struggling with the Adobe Connect plugin, please contact us preferably before Monday so that we can try to assist you. There are sometimes if you're using like a computer lab computer, it might be more difficult for you to add in the plugin, and then it might be better for you to use it off your phone. Remember, there is an app for Adobe Connect that you can also use to join us if it's easier for you to use your mobile phone than your laptop. So hopefully we'll see a lot more of you in our future seminars because they are quite fun and very enjoyable.